thunder's back. 8 seconds from a heart attack. Dust in his lungs, fire in his veins, chasing glory through the pain. From Cheyenne to Abilene, he wore his scars like a crown unseen. Silver spurs that caught the light, and a heart that burned all through the night. Silver spurs and rusty dreams, riding high on rodeo schemes. Once he flew where eagles scream, now he's just a name in old routines. Life moves fast and fades away, like a saddle left out in the rain. Silver spurs and rusty dreams, all that's left of yesterday. He had a girl with eyes like spring, loved the smell of the dust he'd bring. But she grew tired of waiting home, while he chased crowns and rode alone. Now the trophies sit in a broken case, his mirror shows another face. He lifts a drink and softly hums a tune from where his heart still runs. Silver spurs and rusty dreams, riding high on rodeo schemes. Once he flew where eagles scream, now he's just a name in old routines. Life moves fast and fades away, like a saddle left out in the rain. Silver spurs and rusty dreams, all that's left of yesterday. The crowd still roars and his memories glow, but the gate don't open for him no more. He tips his hat to a setting sun and whispers, "Boy, my ride's been done." Silver spurs and rusty dreams, glory fades like tumbleweeds, but he smiles through the midnight beam, still chasing ghosts of what he's been. Now the rodeo fades to gray, but his heart still bucks in yesterday. Silver spurs and rusty dreams, riding off where freedom gleams.
In the town of Tombstone, when the midnight falls, the wind plays low through the chapel halls. Lanterns flicker where shadows dance, and the dead wake up for a second chance. Footsteps echo in the desert air, old souls twirl in a ballroom stair. No bride or groom, just dust and bones, but the waltz plays on through the tombstone stone. dance the tombstone waltz tonight under pale moon silver light, where outlaws hum and lovers sigh in the graveyard by and by. Time don't matter where spirits spin. The song begins, then loops again. Dance the tombstone waltz, my friend, till the dawn brings life again. There's Miss Lila May from 83, killed by a bullet meant for me. Old Sheriff Clay with his tarnished star leads the dance near the old corral bar. Every ghost got a tale to tell of love or greed or a gunshot shell. But when the fiddles moan, they all forget and waltz like they ain't dead yet. Dance the tombstone waltz tonight under pale moon silver light, where outlaws hum and lovers sigh in the graveyard by and by. Time don't matter where spirits spin. The song begins, then loops again. Dance the tombstone waltz, my friend, till the dawn brings life again. The rooster crows, the stars start to fade, the ghosts bow out, their debts all paid. The silence falls, the wind takes leave, whispering, remember the dead that bleed. Dance the tombstone waltz tonight, just one more turn before daylight. The past still hums beneath the pine, where heaven and hell entwine. When my time comes, don't you cry, just play that waltz as I say goodbye. And I'll dance the tombstone waltz on high beneath the western sky. I rode out where the red rocks rise under painted sunset skies. Carried my guilt in a saddlebag, heavy as a sinner's flag. There's a place where the river bends, where the road of wrong never ends. And I spoke to God, or maybe the wind said, forgive me for what I've been. The canyon never tells a soul. It keeps your secrets deep and cold. It don't judge, it don't cry, it just echoes when you lie. I left my sins in the river swell, and the canyon, it never tells. I remember faces, dust and pain, a poker fight gone insane. 3 men down and I still breathe, but peace ain't what I achieve. Now every dawn I ride alone, talk to ghosts carved in stone. The wind just laughs at my regret, but the canyon, it don't forget. The canyon never tells a soul. It keeps your secrets deep and cold. It don't judge, it don't cry, it just echoes when you lie. I left my sins in the river swell, and the canyon, it never tells. If heaven's mercy finds my name, I'll carve it there and bear the shame. But till that day I'll rest my spell where the canyon keeps what I can't tell. The canyon never tells a soul. It swallows stories whole. Every whisper, every crime, lost beneath the sands of time. I left my sins in the river swell, and the canyon, it never tells. 6 souls climbed aboard that coach, heading west with dreams to approach. Driver cracked his whip and said, next stop's where the brave get fed. There's a preacher humming low, a gambler with eyes that glow, a widow clutching her man's old ring, and a drifter who don't say a thing. On the stagecoach to nowhere, rolling through the dust, where the past don't fade and the dreams turn rust. Every mile's a prayer or a curse, every turn just makes it worse. On the stagecoach to nowhere, we all ride first to last. The gambler said luck's a sin, the preacher said souls when you win. The widow cried for a town long gone, the drifter just kept moving on. Lightning cracked and horses screamed, the night split wide like a fever dream. And when the storm had passed away, no one knew if it was night or day. And on the stagecoach to nowhere, rolling through the dust, where the past don't fade and the dreams turn rust. Every mile's a prayer or a curse, every turn just makes it worse. On the stagecoach to nowhere, we all ride first to last. When the wheels broke down near Devil's Ridge, the preacher kneeled, the gambler slid, the drifter smiled and tipped his hat, said this is where the end's at. On the stagecoach to nowhere, the driver sleeps alone, the horses turn to dust and bone, the road just fades into the air, but I swear I still hear them there. Stagecoach to nowhere, ghostly ride through the canyons of the other side. We all pay fare in time or prayer. On the stagecoach to nowhere.
The wind came howling from the south that night, red sky burning, the stars took flight. Ash fell down like snow on sin, and the prairie fire was rolling in. Old man Cooper rang the bell, said, boys, this town's heading straight for hell. The cattle stampeded, the church caught flame, and the good Lord's rain never came. Prairie fire burning wild, testing the heart of every child. Run if you can, pray if you must. The wind don't care and neither does the dust. But one man stood, eyes fierce and dire, riding straight into that prairie fire. They called him Sam McGraw, the drifter kind, a loner with ghost ghost in the back of his mind. But when the flames came licking near, he didn't run. He grabbed his gear, he soaked a rag and wrapped his face, kicked that horse at a breakneck pace, drove a herd through smoke and flames, saving lives, forgetting fame. Prairie fire burning wild, testing the heart of every child. Run if you can, pray if you must. The wind don't care and neither does the dust. But one man stood, eyes fierce and dire, riding straight into that prairie fire. The flames had met their end. The town still stood though the fences bent. And where the fire had taken its claim, they found no trace, not even his name. Prairie fire burning wild carried a man to heaven's child. Smoke rose high and angels cried as the wind whispered where he died. Some say you still see sparks at night when the wind kicks dust and the moon burns bright. Prairie fire, you cruel bold liar, you took the man, but not his fire. My grandfather was a cowboy, never owned a pair of boots or a pickup truck. He wore a derby hat and he drove a coupe. He was a dairy farmer in Vermont.
My father was a cowboy, never owned a ranch or a horse, but he loved the West. The desert was a place he loved the best. He'd been an Army scout, rode camels out of Yuma,
And he taught me that you never turn around. You just get back on your horse and ride. Yeah, he taught me that you never turn around. You just get back on your horse and ride. My mother was a cowboy. She could play a dozen instruments or more, When she wasn't playing them, she was playing poker. She was never shy about breaking rules. When she was in high school,
they called her the blonde bombshell. At first she hated it, but then she decided to turn it into her own brand.
guitar before she go out to play the bars. She taught me that you never turn around. You just get back on your horse and ride. Yeah, she taught me that you never turn around. You just get back on your horse and ride. The sun dips low on the canyon spine. A coyote howls where the shadows entwine. The sagebrush whispers a secret tune as the prairie hums beneath the moon. A breeze rolls soft through the open plain, carrying whispers of joy and pain. Oh, dance with me beneath the prairie moon, to the fiddle's cry, the lonesome tune. Step by step in the silver light, hold me close through the quiet night. With a mournful groan, where dust and dreams make their home. A saddle hangs where the leather's worn, stories etched and edges torn. The firewood crackles, its embers glow, telling tales of the lives we know. And the stars, oh the stars, are lanterns in the sky so far. Oh, dance with me beneath the prairie moon, to the fiddle's cry, the lonesome tune. Step by step in the silver light, hold me close through the quiet night. The river winds like a ribbon untied, mirroring heaven where dreams collide. Echoes of laughter, a distant sound, memories scattered on this hallowed ground. We're all just drifters passing through, chasing the sunset, painting it blue.
slow through the desert wind. Dust in my hair, can't tell where I've been. The sun's burning red on the canyon wall. My shadow rides beside me long and tall. There's a lonesome tune that the coyotes sing, and the night wind whispers of forgotten things. Been running from ghosts that wear my name. Out here, every mile feels the same. Under the western sky, where the wild winds blow, I've got miles to ride and a dead to old. A saddle full of memories, a heart that won't die. I'm just a drifter chasing peace under the western sky. I left a town with a broken vow, said I'd come back, but I don't know how. Her eyes were the color of a summer storm, but I rode away before love could form. Now the prairie stretches like a sea of gold, and the nights get darker as my soul grows old. The stars up above, they light my way, but they never tell me where I'll stay. Under the western sky, where the wild winds blow, I've got miles to ride and a debt to owe. A saddle full of memories, a heart that won't die. I'm just a drifter chasing peace under the western sky. Campfire crackles and the night bird cries. I whisper her name to the endless sky. If I could turn back the hands of time, I'd trade my freedom for one more sign. But the trail don't bend, it just rolls on, and the dawn keeps chasing the night till it's gone. Now the rivers run low and the moon runs high. I see her face in the stars as they pass me by. The wind keeps calling, the past won't fade. I'm a man of mistakes that I've never repaid. But somewhere west, beyond the ridge, maybe there's peace by the old wood bridge. Till that day I'll ride and roam, a cowboy lost, but never alone. Under the western sky, where the wild winds blow, I got miles to ride and a debt to owe. A saddle full of memories, a heart that won't die. I'm just a drifter chasing peace under the western sky. Some men chase fortune, some chase fame, but me,
I just chase the wind. Under that endless western sky.
The night wind hums a mournful tune underneath that whiskey moon. My saddle creaks, my horse breathes slow through the desert where the coyotes go. I've crossed rivers, I've faced the rain, carrying the weight of old heartache and pain. Each mile I ride, I drift farther still from a woman I loved and a vow I couldn't fill. Under the whiskey moon, I ride alone. No place to rest, no place called home. The stars my map, the wind my guide. Through the ashes of dreams I tried to hide. Under the whiskey moon, my heart still sails on a sea of dust and lonesome trails. I've seen towns rise, I've seen them fall, heard a preacher's cry and a gambler's call. I've played my hand and I've paid my dues, lost more than silver, I've lost the truth. The saloon lights fade as the dawn creeps in. The bottle runs dry and the night grows thin. I tip my hat to the ghosts I know, then ride on west where the cold winds blow. Under the whiskey moon, I ride alone. No place to rest, no place called home. The stars my map, the wind my guide. Through the ashes of dreams I tried to hide. Under the whiskey moon, my heart still sails on a sea of dust and lonesome trails. Maybe someday I'll find that town where the river runs clear and I lay my saddle down, where the fire's warm and her eyes still shine. But I reckon that dream ain't mine. The West don't sleep, it don't forgive, it just teaches you how to live. And when I'm gone, let my story tell a cowboy's ride through heaven and hell. Now the wind's grown colder, the nights are long. My voice is weak, but my soul stays strong. There's peace in the miles, truth in the pain. A cowboy's heart don't ride in vain. The trail keeps calling the horizon wide. I whisper her name with the morning tide. If she still dreams, maybe she'll know I loved her once, long ago. Under the whiskey moon, I ride alone. No place to rest, no place called home. The stars my map, the wind my guide. Through the ashes of dreams I tried to to those lonesome trails. Some say the West is just dust and time, but to a cowboy's heart is a place that never dies. So I ride beneath that whiskey moon. Morning sun paints a canyon red, dust on my boots, a hat on my head. My saddle's warm, my horse is tired, but I'm bound for the trail where my soul's inspired. I left Laredo before the dawn, didn't say goodbye, just moved on. Too many ghosts in that border town, too many memories that drag me down. It's the last ride out of Laredo, the wind's my only friend. I fought my fights, I paid my debts, and now I ride again. Sorrow, where the coyotes cry and roam. The last ride out of Laredo is the road that leads me home. There was a woman with eyes like spring. She wore my name, she wore my ring. But a man can't run from the life he made, and blood don't wash easy in the shade. The sheriff said, son, you best ride far, you can't outrun who you really are. So I tipped my hat, took one last glance, and rode away from my final chance. It's the last ride out of Laredo, the wind's my only friend. I fought my fights, I paid my debts, and now I ride again. Through the dust and the sorrow, where the coyotes cry and roam. The last ride out of Laredo is the road that leads me home. Now the desert hums a lonely song. I've been gone from right too long. Every shadow whispers my name, and every gunfight ends the same. If judgment comes at the break of day, I'll meet my maker and ride away. The stars shine bright on the Rio Grande. I see her face in the silver sand. A tumbleweed rolls through the night, the fire fades to dying light. The trail ahead is calm and wide, and I feel peace I've been denied. Maybe the West forgives at last and buries the sins of my outlaw past. It's the last ride out of Laredo, the wind's my only friend. I fought my fights, I paid my debts, and now I ride again. Through the dust and the sorrow, where the spirits softly roam. The last ride out of Laredo is the road that leads me home. Some men die in saloons, some die on the gallows, but a cowboy, he just fades into the horizon.
Wind rolls low through the canyon wide. Dust clouds twist in the noonday light. A shadow rides with a worn-out pride, 6-shot iron in his hand wound tight. The town of Silver Hollow sleeps, but the sheriff's badge don't shine too bright, 'cause a ghost from hell is coming down the street, and the sun's about to lose the fight. There's gun smoke on the horizon and thunder in the ground. One man's law meets another man's vow when the showdown comes to town. No place for saints or sinners, just the truth where the bullets fly. There's gun smoke on the horizon and justice riding by. He came for blood, not glory, a name whispered through the plains. They say he lost his soul in Laredo, buried deep with his brother's remains. But the sheriff stands eye steady, hand hovering near his side. 2 lives, 1 line of destiny, and the West will decide. There's gun smoke on the horizon and thunder in the ground. The bells will toll at sundown when the lost ones come around. No mercy in the valley, just echoes when men die. There's gun smoke on the horizon and justice riding by. When the shot rang out through the canyon, the wind just carried it on. One man knelt by the other, whispered, "Brother, it's done." There's gun smoke on the horizon, but peace in the setting sun. 2 hearts bound by the desert dust, now their stories become one. The West remembers the fallen as the prairie swallows a cry. There's gun smoke on the horizon and justice riding by. Every night by the window of the Silver Spur bar, I watch the dust settle where the wagons are. The clock strikes 10 and I lift my glass to a girl whose shadow will never pass. Her laughter danced through the smoky air, long brown hair and a red silk stare. But one night the moonlight swallowed her whole, left me here with an empty soul under the Whiskey River moon. I drink to a memory that left too soon. Her perfume lingers like a ghost in tune with a cry of a lonesome tune. If heaven's got a saloon that shines, save me a stool when it's closing time. Whiskey River moon, I'll be dreaming of her soon. They said she left for the railroad line, chasing dreams that weren't like mine. But I stayed here in this broken town while her train rolled westbound down. Now the band still plays our favorite song, but I can't stay when they play too long, 'cause her face shows up in the candlelight, and my heart starts fighting the night under the Whiskey River moon. I drink to a memory that left too soon. A perfume lingers like a ghost in tune, with a cry of a lonesome tune. If heaven's got a saloon that shines, save me a stool when it's closing time. Under the Whiskey River moon, I'll be dreaming of her soon. But her name still burns like a campfire no one returns. And I whisper low to the stars above, darling, come back, bring your love. Under the Whiskey River moon, I'll find you in that silver tune. No more tears, no more goodbye, just you and I 'neath the endless sky. If heaven's got a bar that shines, pour me whiskey and draw the blinds. Under the Whiskey River moon, I'll be dreaming of you soon.
They called him Dusty Jack from Abilene Way. Never stayed too long, never meant to stay. A pistol on his belt and a look in his eyes said trouble's coming, and it never lies. He robbed a bank in Santa Fe, didn't hurt no one, but he couldn't stay. The sheriff's posse was on his trail, and the wind sang through the canyon well. Ride on, Dusty Jack, ride on. Your sins and your songs belong to the dawn. No church bell's gonna ring your name, but the prairie wind will keep your flame. Ride on, Dusty Jack, ride on. The stars will guide you when you're gone. He met a girl in Wichita town, said she'd love him till the sun went down. But love and law don't share the road, and the noose was waiting where the river flowed. He gave her all the gold he stole, said, darling, keep it, I sold my soul. Then turned his horse to the crimson sky and whispered, no man truly dies. Ride on, Dusty Jack, ride on. Your sins and your songs belong to the dawn. No church bell's gonna ring your name, but the prairie wind will keep at the break of day. You can hear that ghostly play, a rider humming through the sand with a six-string hanging from his hand. Ride on, Dusty Jack, ride on. The tale of a man who did no wrong, just born too wild, lived too free. A cowboy's curse, his destiny. Ride on, Dusty Jack, ride on. Your story still rides on.
Mama raised two boys in a one-room shack. One wore white, one wore black. One took law, one took crime. Both walked the same thin line. Jesse wore a star on his chest. Luke wore guilt like a bullet vest. They met one night in the desert glow, where the rattlesnakes hiss and the coyotes go. On Rattlesnake Road, the truth gets told, in the dust and the blood and the cold. Two brothers bound by a broken code, fate waits down Rattlesnake Road. Jesse said, Luke, it's gone too far. You robbed that bank, you stole my star. Luke said, brother, I can't turn back. The devil's driving this wagon track. The moon rose red on the canyon ridge. Their eyes met like a final bridge. The gunfire cracked and time stood still as two hearts broke on a desert hill. On Rattlesnake Road, the truth gets told, in the dust and the blood and the cold. Two brothers bound by a broken code, fate waits down Rattlesnake Road. Now the wind still cries that mournful tune. Two shadows dance beneath the moon. One cross marks where the brothers lay, and the desert whispers what words can't say. On Rattlesnake Road, the truth gets told, in legends written bold. Two souls ride where the wild winds blow, forever down Rattlesnake Road.
front porch rail. Dust thick as cinnamon, but the leather won't fail. They walk through blood, fire, and time. Now they rest where the sagebrush climbs. A colt's buried deep under oak and pine, next to a whiskey jug and a worn-out sign. Reads no more gunplay, no more sin, but the wind keeps whispering he'll ride again. Them boots on the porch still creak in the night when the moon hangs low and the stars burn bright. Every ghost he sent still calls his name in the rustle of leaves and the coyote's flame. He laid down his guns for a woman's hand, swore to live quiet, to work the land. But them boots on the porch don't ever lie. They're waiting for the day he rides and dies. He built her a home where the wild things roam, planted weed and carved their stone. But the past don't die, it just takes rest, like a snake in the desert's chest. One night 3 riders came down slow. Their spurs sang low like the undertow. They said, you took our brother's life and pay his due. He said, boys, that ain't nothing new. Them boots on the porch still creak in the night when the moon hangs low and the stars burn bright. Every ghost he sent still calls his name in the rustle of leaves and the coyote's flame. He laid down his guns for a woman's hand, swore to live quiet, to work the land. But them boots on the porch don't ever lie. They're waiting for the day he rides and dies. Now there's only silence where the bullets sang, across out back where the wild grass sprang. His woman weeps when the dawn turns gold, and the boots still rest where stories get told. Them boots on the porch still creak in the night under ghostly stars and the candlelight. He found his peace, or so they say, but them boots still whisper he'll ride someday. No gun, no badge, no alibi, just a man who lived and a man who'll die, with boots on the porch and a promise to keep while the prairie hums him soft to sleep.